Hello, I posted every day on YouTube for 30 days in a row, and today I will show you my real results. This is my first channel ever, and although I had some videos from the past few years, they never counted enough and they didn't count much in these results anyway. Now, you're probably used to other videos similar with this where the creators got thousands of subscribers in 7 days, or they had a very big success. I will show you my real result where I made this video and challenge with my basic knowledge in filming and editing. I started this challenge mainly to learn how to make better videos in terms of lights, editing, scripting and confidence. Of course, part of me thought maybe I will hit an overnight success like everyone else did on other similar videos. Enough for chit chat and let's get into this. Okay, what exactly did I learn making this challenge and these videos? Lesson number 1, script versus speaking freely. Now, this video is basically I'm speaking freely. I don't have any script. I can't even make a script because I had a little injury. So I'm going to try to speak as freely as I can. But there are many videos that I made where I made a script on the day and I was trying to follow it sentence by sentence, or at some point even adjusting. With the script, I noticed that I can go through a video a bit faster in order to film it. When speaking freely, I have to think a bit more during the video because I have no idea exactly what I'm gonna say. So if I have to choose between one and the other, that depends. If I speak about something that I have a lot of experience in and I'm very comfortable, then I can speak freely. If I'm trying to do something a bit out of the box, I'm gonna try to write the script. Is it one better than the other? I don't know at this point, but in terms of time, sometimes the script takes a bit longer because you need to allocate maybe an extra hour or 2 hours or half an hour, depends on the subject you're talking about. You need to allocate a bit more extra. Lesson number 2, filming in different environments. I have videos that I made in my house, in the kitchen or in the office, and videos that I made outside in the nature or in the garden. The main difference between these two is the light. Outside you have the perfect light. You don't have to stress about using lights and settings on your camera and all that. Inside it's a different story. So I've been using different position for my light. I've been using different settings on my camera, and that made me a bit more comfortable because I've been posted 30 days in a row. I noticed what was going well, what showed nice on the camera and what didn't, especially when it comes to editing. Lesson number 3, editing. Now I'm editing my videos with DaVinci Resolve, which is probably one of the hardest piece of software you can use for editing videos. I've been watching millions of videos on how to edit and how to make transition and all that. I try to keep it as simple as possible, especially for now, for starting. I'm more interested into delivering information than making my videos flashy and catchy and animated and cinematic for now. One of the videos that I watched a while ago was saying that the first thing you need to outsource when you're starting YouTube, you need to outsource to someone, to a professional, to edit your videos. Now, for me, that wasn't the case, and I will explain in a second why. The main things I learned about editing in these 30 days is how to do it faster, how to change the colors so it looks more vibrant and more lively instead of me looking like a zombie, how to add animations like the subscribe in the middle of the screen, and also an end screen where it says thank you, and then I can put like the video cards at the end. That looks nice. Not only that, but I also learned how to add music, how to change the volume of my voice and music so the music is not louder than myself and it's actually at a nice volume and it's not blocking my voice in any way. Lesson number 4, audio. And I'm not speaking here about music and what I just told you earlier about volume and stuff. I'm speaking about using a microphone, especially outside. For inside, I'm using a phone. I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro Max. Indoor, the microphone can be alright if I'm doing this kind of video where I'm just speaking in front of the camera. But Still, my voice is not gonna be like nice and crisp and warm. It's gonna have a sort of an echo in it because of the room, even if this is a small room. And that sounds unprofessional at best. Now, when it comes to other videos like cooking, you would hear in my videos the sound of the knife when I'm chopping, or the pan, or anything else in the kitchen is gonna be sometimes louder or around the same level with my voice. And maybe there is a way to fix that in terms of volume settings, but I don't know it, so it's better to use a microphone. Using a microphone change a lot my voice, and the noise it's added a lot of noise cancellation around me, so I can comfortably chop now. I don't have to try to chop on a sneaky mode or anything like that, try to be a ninja with a knife on the chopping board. I can do it comfortably and you can still hear me properly. Lesson number 5, title, descriptions and tags. So I had mentioned earlier that I don't believe that editing is one of the first thing I should or you should outsource when it comes to making a YouTube video, but title, description and tags are just a pain for me, because you need to make the title catchy enough, but at the same time don't make a clickbait title and don't deliver on it. Descriptions, it needs to have like SEO and keywords in it so the viewers can find me faster. Same with tags, you need to write the right amount of tags, not too many, not too less, and they have to be like pretty explicit on what the video is about. Now this gave me a lot of headache, it still does, although I learned a bit of how to describe my video in a title. But if there is one thing that I would like to outsource in the nearest future is title, descriptions and tags. Lesson number 6, and this is a continuation to lesson number 5 about title, description and tags, and this is about thumbnails. Thumbnails are the worst part I had to deal making videos. It takes a lot of time to make it. I had to buy a membership on Canva so I can do like transparent background and stuff. I had to watch maybe a million videos on how to make the thumbnails. There's a lot of room to improve, but I prefer to learn how to make the video, how to speak better and how to deliver better information than just doing graphic on thumbnails and doing SEO on title and tags. So thumbnails, although my thumbnail are looking a bit better than before, I'm still not where I want to be, and I think this is gonna be the first thing I want to outsource to a professional at some point in the future. Lesson number 7, and this might be one of the most important things out of them all. It doesn't matter the editing, the sound and thumbnails and anything else. This is about a confidence boost. When I started to make the videos, it was a bit weird for me speaking alone in the room at the camera, and at some point I didn't even know what exactly I was saying. But over and over, 30 days in a row, this increased my confidence, especially that I realized that one of the most common fear when you start in YouTube is like friends and family start to watch you and they gonna I don't know, judge you, or they gonna complain about, oh, this is not good, this is not right, and you should do this and you should do that, and this mentally can bring you down. Now, one thing I learned is that my friends are not watching this. None of my friends are watching this. Nobody said anything. I think the only person who watched this thing is my mom. Hello, mom. How are you? Okay. And yeah, so my friends don't care, and probably it's understandable because everyone, when you're going on YouTube, you search for your own thing. Your feed is filled with your own thing you follow and you like, so you're not gonna watch a new channel maybe unrelated to anything that you like. Speaking to the camera over and over, trying to make scripts and trying to think of new content every day gave me a confidence boost. Lesson number 8, probably the most important things you are all waiting for, and that is analytics. So during 21st July and 26th August, which was yesterday, I had 1700 views. Is this good? I don't know. Is it bad? For me personally, no, because I never had so many views since I made this channel. So this is a good thing, yeah. I gained an extra 18 subscribers. I was expecting a bit more, but that's fine, I will take it. My impressions were, so the amount of time this video showed in someone else's feed or recommended through other videos were 71,000, which sounds like a great number, and I'm impressed by the impressions, to be honest. However, the click-through rate on an average is 1.9. There's a lot of room to improvement, and the reason for this number is simple. It's the title, the descriptions, and the thumbnail, and probably the tags. So these four things that I hate the most. Some of the videos, they did better than the other. So as you can see, some of them has 1.9, 1.5, but then we got this one with 5%. There was no constant at all. So if you look at this chart, there is absolutely no direction, no nothing. Yeah? It's not going straight up, it's going like on a roller coaster. However, what I learned is, as you can see from the first top 5 videos, 4 out of 5 videos in top 5 are related about food, recipes, and one of them is about drinking water to lose weight. Now, another thing that I was quite impressed and I wasn't expecting, because I was trying to make my channel mainly for women. However, what I noticed again in the analytics in the audience, 62% of my audience is formed of male, and also 43.9, let's say 44% of my viewers are aged between 25 and 34 years old. That means I'm gonna try to change something. I'm not sure what right now. I'm gonna try to change something in my videos so it could be more related to men rather than women. Another thing that I noticed is that most of my viewers are coming from the United States, which is a whopping 30%. So what I learned from this is that whenever I post the videos, I need to think about the time zone of the United States. One thing that bothers me is the fact that watch time from subscribers is on the low 18%. So I need to find a way to make my other 82% to subscribe to this channel. I know it's gonna be impossible. It will always be a discrepancy between these two numbers, but there is a lot of room to improve, is it? Moving forward, it's very simple. I've been posting 30 days in a row, and at some point I just didn't have any subject to talk about. I didn't even have internet at some point. We've been camping and it was really difficult to film and then to edit everything on my tablet without internet connection. It took me 4 hours to upload a 3 minutes video. So moving forward, I'm gonna stop posting every day. I'm gonna start posting twice, maximum 3 times a week. But for now, since I'm a bit injured, I'm gonna make 1 video per week until I'm healed and ready to use a mouse with my right hand, because for now I can't. I believe there are worse videos out there with more views than me, but I trust myself, so I probably need better structured information rather than flashy animations for now. So I just need to focus down on my demographic in the nearest future. If you like this video, give me a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.